Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, I woke a few people up. You're all very welcome to the LIT conferring ceremony. My name is Terry Toomey and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies for today. This conferring ceremony is streaming live on the internet, so if somebody wants to watch it who couldn't be here today, if they log on to the LIT website, they can watch it online. A couple of housekeeping items before we begin. There are 3 emergency exits from this auditorium. One to the left here and one to the right, and then where you came in earlier on. Could I ask you to please switch off your mobile phones before we start? The formal proceedings begin today with the academic procession. I now invite you to please stand for the academic procession. Please be seated. I will begin by introducing the members of the conferring panel to you. To my left is Mr. Tony Brazel, Chairman of the governing body of Limerick Institute of Technology. To my right, Professor Vincent Cannan, President of Limerick Institute of Technology. And finally, Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick, Dean of the School of Art and Design and Director of Cultural Engagement. I now call on Mr. Tony Brazel, Chairman of the governing body of Limerick Institute of Technology, to address you.
Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to today's ceremony. This is my first opportunity to visit here as the new chairman of LIT. It's a very special day in our calendar. It's a great day of joy for everyone, the students who are about to graduate and to the staff, to show the results of their efforts over the last number of years. And to the governing body, the great success of this particular LSAD institution, a wonderful powerhouse within the family of LIT. LIT is probably a little understated, but it's really one of the great powerhouses within this region. We have a very illustrious history going way back into the 1800s, in fact, into the 1850s, when the Athenaeum was established by the mayor of the time, Lamejoint. He was following on from the founding of the Athenaeum Society in Britain by a man called Croker. Many of you will associate that with Ballinity and out that country in Limerick. And the Athenaeum was an attempt to encourage the study and the people's awareness of the fine arts and general interest in life. And that body absolutely did wonderful work. They functioned for maybe 50 or 60 years. They held public lectures. They had illustrious people from Charles Stewart Parnell to all sorts of other people that come to mind: John Redmond, Michael Davitt, Oscar Wilde, even Patrick Pearse. And that morphed in time into different aspects, which was better known as the Red Tech. And the Athenaeum building itself actually is still in being in Cecil Street, owned and operated now by the Educational Training Board beside the old Royal Cinema. And we are the direct in-line successors of that. The great thing about the Athenaeum that relates to here is that we're very interested in fine art as well. So there's been a continuing evolution right back that 160 years, right up to today's period. We became Regional Technical College in the 90s, and then in the 2000s we became the Institute of Technology. And as you probably have heard or seen, we're about to become a technological university in the near future. So, we've had quite a movement and an exciting period in our life. Our new designation as a potential technological university will help us to do an awful lot more, bring many benefits to our students and to our communities. We will continue our commitment to the students as we've always done, and we will keep the same standards as we've always done in the past. After all, our sector has always been one to provide the most access to higher education, and this is what government policy now provides us to do with specific direction. We have marshalled our forces here in LIT pretty well in the past, and the changes we are now embarking on will allow us to carry on in a more sustainable way in the future. Many of these changes will have been completed by the time the current first years come to graduation. It may not seem long, but that's the way things work out. As a new technological university, we will accelerate our research, and we will provide much greater opportunity for postgraduate work. Our future plans for the new campus in Coona will allow us to accommodate up to 800 students in an engineering centre of excellence that merges both best practice in industry with our education, and we're partnering with lots of people in industry in the development there. We will also play an increasing role in the number of apprenticeships and apprenticeship training, an area which was neglected during the recession and after the recession, and we're probably one of the leading institutes now that's helping to fill that vacuum. And this is obviously a vital requirement if we talk about the rebuilding of our country. Our future plans for the development of an ICT, a 4-storey ICT building at Moylish is in hands, and we're now ready to go to planning on that. Building would begin there within about a year, and that will be a wonderful state-of-the-art space for both students and staff. This year we've also opened a new campus in Ennis, and with our presence in Thurles and Clonmel, as well as here in Clare Street, we are a truly regional institution working for the needs of our students, employers and employees across Limerick, Tipperary and Clare. That's something we're very proud of. We're not just a one-centre operation. We are very much regionally focused, and we are endeavouring to bring the benefit of education to all strands and all parts of the region. I'm very proud of the work that's been carried out by our staff in bringing us to the cusp of a technological university, and I want to pay particular tribute to their work. We've had absolute cooperation, and we're looking forward to moving together towards that university status. Today is a landmark day of graduation, and it's a day of great pride for all of us here. To the students we say, your qualifications that you have chosen will help you to get into employment. conditions for employment in this sector have never been better, and this work that you've done here and the qualification you get is a passport to your future. So as one part of your education is coming to an end, remember you will always be learning by either further study or on-the-job experience. And one thing I would ask, remember this institution, LSAD, remember LIT. It's giving you your passport to a career. So as you move through life and get into positions of authority and ownership, always remember LIT and how you may help them to grow and grow in the future. To parents and families, you can be very proud of your graduates today as they sit before you in their splendid gowns. And this is a most significant day, a day of passing on into a new stage of life. So I say to everyone, enjoy the day. For the students graduating, the world is now your oyster, and you will be, hopefully, the backbone of our future economy. We wish you every success in all your future endeavours. Thank you very much.
I now call on Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick, Dean of Limerick School of Art and Design and Director of Cultural Engagement, to address you.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the staff of Limerick School of Art and Design and everybody at LIT, we welcome you here today. We especially welcome you, the graduates. It's your special day, and we're delighted to welcome your family, your friends, your supporters, your loved ones. You are the people that actually enable the success of the graduates. So thank you very much for doing that. I would also like to thank the academic staff because they've supported the journeys of these students over the last number of years and got them there. So really thank them. And also our amazing admin team of Jill, Sean and Muriel. Our technical team led by Des Farrell and all the support staff here at LSAD. Today we're pleased to have our first time we've had Tony Brazel, our new governing body chair, and also a number of special guests attending the ceremony today. And marking our close collaboration with UL is Professor Patricia Mannix-McNamara, Head of School of Education in the University of Limerick, as our professional masters in education is jointly accredited with LIT and UL, and Professor Paul Conway Noisy, Director of the National Institute of Studies in Education, which is a collaboration of UL, LIT and MIC. Limerick School of Art and Design prides itself on providing a warm, challenging and inspiring space for future creatives. We've been cultivating creativity for the most of 170 years. It's what we know, it's what we do, and it's what we value. In each programme and discipline area, there is a sense of purpose and a sense of community. Creating safe, reflective and active spaces where people can explore, experiment and develop individual strengths. This process enables individual and collective engagement with issues of culture, society and environment. And in so doing, we can imagine and create visions of the future. Over this morning's session and this afternoon, we're proud to have 231 students graduate, with BAs in Fine Art, BAs in Design, BAs in Creative Media, Professional Masters in Education, MA in Social Practice and the Creative Environment, Masters by Research this morning, and 2 PhD recipients. And just to note that the MA space has been shortlisted in the Grand Ireland Awards for Postgraduate Course of the Year for a second year running. What you've achieved is worthy of celebration. You are the graduates of LSAD, and you, in a sense, you dream our future. As a group, you've absolutely excelled, and I want to highlight just a few examples of the broad range of some achievements that has gone on in the last year. So, a Limerick School of Art and Design student, for the first time, a double winner at the RDS Visual Arts Awards. The RDS Visual Arts Awards is a national exhibition of 2019's best visual art graduates. Photography, film and video student, Louise Wallace, winning both the Taylor Art Award and the Centre Culturale Irlandaise residency. Sculpture combined media student, Breed Murphy, shortlisted for the Zurich Portrait Prize, with her work currently showing at the National Gallery of Ireland. And here, fashion graduate Holly Toomey awarded Student Designer of the Year at the Golden Egg Innovation Awards in Galway. The Institute of Designers of Ireland provided student Oisin Ralph with a 3x3 internship programme as an opportunity to experience working with Ireland's top 3 design studios, Atelier, Design or Detail and Zero G. And a recent graduate, Orla Keller, is currently working on the 4th season of Crown in the costume area. Another first, I suppose, is graduate Leanne Dooley from Animation and Motion Design won 2 awards at the prestigious RSA Student Design Awards in London, which is a global award competition for 3rd level students. At this year's Galway Film Fleadh digital animation graduate, Shannon Egan, won the top prize for the best first short animation film. This is a huge honour within the Irish animation industry. And finally, one of the several collaborations that happened this year, we were invited and honoured by the Cranberries to create an animation for a track from their final album. And students from animation and motion design, animation production in Clonmel, and students from the painting department combined over last summer to create an animation for the single for the track Wake Me Up When It's Over, and the video has been viewed over 350,000 times. Our alumni work in exciting and challenging roles right across all forms of industry and throughout the globe. We actually look forward to your future successes. We have no hesitation in saying that. You have the creativity and literally it's just going to happen. It's going to be your time. Meanwhile, LSID continues to grow, expand and adapt to our changing world and changing needs, providing new opportunities for students, new areas, new skill sets. This September saw the start of our first MA in interdisciplinary design practice. Just a small cohort of students, but representing 4 continents. Our new Springboard Level 9 programme, VFX for Film, TV and Animation, is ongoing. A CPD programme in data visualisation for industry is currently on its first iteration. It's supported by SkillsNet and ICBE, the Irish Centre for Business Excellence. And we're working with Tri Studios on a new Level 9 Springboard course in art direction, which is in final preparation and will commence in the new year. Next September sees the beginning in Clonmel of our new BSc in Visual Effects for Film, TV and Animation. And here in Clare Street, we look forward to launching our BEd, Bachelor in Education in Art and Design, an LAT-UL jointly accredited programme, and we are currently awaiting Teaching Council approval. LSID prides itself on its ability to connect and engage, and this engagement actually drives the school. This year has been a successful year in growing our collaborations and enterprise. For example, working with the 3 Arena, second-year fashion students have just designed some fantastic new uniforms for 3 Arena staff. Fine arts students were working with the Irish Museum Modern Art. Graphic students worked with M&C Saatchi to create a new brand for Limerick to be launched in the new year. And literally, the list goes on. LSID has had a very successful year in accessing European funding in two Creative Europe projects. And LSID now is a lead partner for the first time with Fusion, a fashion technology-focused project with 4 European partners. And secondly, partnering with the Design and Crafts Council of Ireland on Crafting Europe. Crafting Europe is a project with 9 European partners, and these projects bring funding but more importantly, will develop our knowledge, our research, our connectivity and our ability to network out beyond nationally and internationally. Finally, to note a current active submission, LSED is conscious that with over 1,200 students and as part of LIT's overall responsibility to the growth of the region, we've embarked on a campaign to develop a regional design centre, a meeting place between the wonderful creative pipeline of student talent, connecting with industry and innovation, working with partners including the 3 local authorities, Clare, Tipperary and Limerick, UL, and industries of various scales, including Johnson & Johnson, and SMEs such as Picant and Aralis, which were both companies that were formed by LSED alumni. We hope to achieve the goal of a regional design centre in the coming years. And to end, my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you for being LSED.
I now call on the President, Professor Vincent Cannan, to formally confer the LIT Awards on the graduates.
Harcioni Institute, Bronum Docnoc Tani, a Foglamori Institute, a Tataresh and Cagdan Shin a Wanchamak, was Erim go Conferring a Hoglamori Shin a Malahar, Gonna bar a Hobart Div go Formul. On behalf of the Institute, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the Institute who have achieved the standard for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
I now call on President Professor Vincent Cannan to present the parchments and the course leaders from the Department of Design to announce the graduates.
President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and is worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts in Design, Ceramic Design. And I request you to present her parchment to her. Laura Masterson. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Design, Ceramic Design, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Gary Breen. Jessica Canning. Helen Costello. Orla Culligan. Anna Grogan. Cathal Hogan. Marie Horrigan. Alison Moore. Gillian Moore. Denise Martha O'Connor. Monica O'Meara. Maeve Organ in absentia. Karen Phelan. Niamh Smith.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Design, Graphic Design Communication. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Niamh Barton. Gosha Bujai. Sean Campion. Niamh Cassidy. Ella Kinnock. Trina Collins. Mary Deegan. Sophie Gavin. Jack Horgan. Isabel Hyland. Simona Kalnina. Emma Carney. Josephine Lim. Lisa McDevitt. Karen McNamara. Michaela Metzger. Veronica Maloney. Karen O'Brien. Garrod O'Connor. Oisin Ralph. Emmett Ryan in absentia. Catherine Scott. Chloe Sherlock in absentia. Natalie Turner. Amy White. Roland Zilvinskis. Alexandra Smiowska. And Jovita Zila in absentia.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts in Design, Fashion Design, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Louise O'Kennedy. Dylan Quinn. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Design, Fashion Design, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Femi Akinrindi. Jules Chanticleer. Olivia De Barra. Patricia Ferguson. Quiva Fox. Courtney Garahy. Ioma Rosita Griffin. Jack Hanley. Ian Hickey. Zhang Hong. Chloe Joyce. Emer Joyce. Orla Kelleher. Simone Marquez. Kelly Malloy. Kieran Murray. Rian Neonavan. Roisin Nilanchig. Maeve O'Callaghan. Sarah O'Neill. Aisling Shepherd. Emma Smith. Eileen Sweeney. Holly Toomey.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Design, Animation and Motion Design. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Michael Adams. Kiana Benes. Ella Byrne. Ronan Clark. Roisin Crowe, Maeve Delockery, Leanne Dooley, Melissa Duffy, Natasha Duffy, Liam Flannery, Emma Flynn, Fiona Hackett in absentia, Dylan Hennessy, Corey Keown, Kevin Maloney, Anthony McCann, Patrick Morrissey, Jerry Mulligan, Siobhan Nihurish, Melanie Roth, Mairead Ryan, Luca Wall, and Rachel Whelan in absentia.
President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award, Bachelor of Arts, Fashion, Knitwear and Textiles. And I request you to present to her parchment. Ciara Perlman. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award, Bachelor of Arts Honours, Fashion, Knitwear and Textiles. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Erica Collins. Danielle Fallon. Megan Hatherhull. Sinead Kenny. Danielle Martin. Shannon MacDonald. Martha McLaughlin. Louise Shanahan. Shauna Ward. Naomi Jane Watts.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award Bachelor of Science in Creative Multimedia, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Billy Coburn. Derek Honnelly in abstentia, Emma Lucy in abstentia, Tara Macaulay in abstentia, Aidan Murphy in abstentia, and Cameron Trey in abstentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who've successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Creative Multimedia, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Jack Allen. Lorcan Blake. Calvin Cook in abstentia, Jessica McNamara in abstentia, Colette Nash in abstentia, Mark Nolan. Rachel Ray. And Blaise Walls in abstentia.
President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and is worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Digital Animation Production, and I request you to present his parchments to him. Jack Dunn. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Digital Animation Production, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Sinead Bargery. Jade Lee Berry. Gaho Chu. Kate Cosgrave. Linda Egan. Shannon Egan. Emer Hyde. Kieran Hyland. Diana Matos. Alma Moore in abstentia. Aisling O'Connor. Eli O'Connor. Kelly O'Flaherty. Roisin O'Mahony. Amy O'Mahony. Brian O'Sullivan. James Stack. Holly Sweeney.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Design, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Game Art and Design, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Trevor Barry. David Brackenbury. Maeve Davis. Ryan Dykes. Colin Farney, in absentia. And Rachel Gaffney. Dominika Gosharovska. Mark Harnedy. Troy Canan. Thomas McLaughlin. Adam Mullen. Richard Nocton. Neil Nolan. Raphael Ragjaville. Declan Sheehan, in absentia. Camilla Skopinska, in absentia. Dominika Shalanazna. Alexander Shaloki, my apologies, in absentia. Cian Thornhill. And Fabian White, in absentia.
We come now to the Special Awards Ceremony for Outstanding Achievement, and I invite the Chairperson of the Governing Body and the President to present the awards. Our first award is the LIT Sports Award, presented for excellence on the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Design, Ceramics Design. And the award goes to Monica O'Mara. Our next award is the Dorothy Stewart Award for excellence on the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Design, Fashion Design. And the award goes to Zhang Hong. Our final award is the Lighthouse Studios Award, presented by Stephen Poole of Lighthouse Studios. The Lighthouse Studios Award is presented for academic achievement in digital animation production, And the award goes to Sinead Baragry. I now call on the President, Professor Vincent Cannan, to address you.
Just when you were getting ready to leave, so hold tough. I card you to as and doing arm of being Shahanu. I was white lum a kid mula falcha cur of Galera. Friends, you're very welcome to these confer ceremonies here in LSID. LSID is undoubtedly the jewel in the crown of the entire LIT family. World renowned, and I think you've seen some of the future artists of the world who will be world renowned as well here today. So to our chair, Tony Brazel, a very special welcome to your first graduation ceremonies. Congratulations to you, and I really look forward to working with you over the coming years. Today we're delighted to recognise our newest graduates, and as the Dean proudly outlined, a great role of honour and achievement already, even though you haven't quite passed through the graduate level yet. But it is a very special day for you, for your families, and also for this institution. These are the days that reveal to us the value of the work that everyone here has put in over the period of years. There's you, the graduates, there's your families, and the staff here of LSAD. This is the one time in the year when we come together as a community to recognise our own for the commitment, the ability, and indeed the perseverance you have shown in getting to this stage. So I say to the parents, the guardians, the spouses, and the families of the graduates, heartiest congratulations. And you too are part of our community. And I am sure, though, there were times when you didn't think this day would ever arrive. A few mutters there. But it has arrived, and it's all the sweeter for that. But maybe in recognition of the role of the families, the graduates themselves could stand up, turn to your families, and give those families a well-deserved round of applause. So why don't you get up? Wasn't bad, and I'd say that and your first paycheck will make up for a lot of it. But each and every one of you here gathered today is part of our community. And this campus, like each of our campuses, is a community. And it provides an environment where people are valued. People count here. And I'd also, on behalf of you, the graduates, to thank all the staff of the School of Art and Design who have helped you along the way. A sincere thanks to everyone here as well. Thank you. So graduates, we valued you as students, and we will value you as our alumni. Your lecturers here are part of this community, and they value you. Your peers sitting beside you are all part of this community, and they value you. Your families, part of our extended community, and they value you. But now you have an invaluable, internationally recognized qualification that nobody can ever take away from you. Yes, indeed. You earned it. And with it, you cross a threshold into another phase of life, one where I hope that the values of this community will benefit you as well as the education that you have received. I hope that as your journey unfolds, the experience you have had here will stand you in good stead. And as the Dean has said, your skills are widely recognised and are hugely transferable. Because college isn't only about that theoretical and practical learning. It's about relationships and identity and about having the time and space to develop. And that is what this day is about. It's about marking a rite of passage, about recognising change and moving on to a new phase of life. But we still want you to stay connected to us. And that is why earlier this month we held our inaugural President's Alumni Ball, specifically to recognise our alumni's achievements. Una Burke, whose work you will all know, was honoured for her contribution to creative and cultural life. Now, Una arrived with a 3-month-old baby and a 40-year-old husband from the flight from the UK. And she did say on the night that the husband gave her more bother than the 3-year-old son. However, it was a real family affair, and it was a just reward for a highly talented woman. At that ball, we had alumni going back who had graduated as far back as the 1970s. And just to be clear, Una wasn't one of those. But of course, this institution, your institution, is much older than that. As our chair has said, our heritage stretches right back to 1852 and the foundation of the School of Ornamental Arts and the subsequent formation of the Limerick Athenaeum in 1856, dedicated to artistic and technical education, just as we have seen here today. Now, it only took us 163 years to get an inaugural alumni ball, but we're going to have one next year. And in between being the Limerick Athenaeum and the Limerick Institute of Technology, as the chair has said, this institution manifested itself as the Municipal Technical Institute, known to everyone in Limerick as the Red Tech, run by the VEC. Eventually that became the College of Arts, Commerce and Technology, COACT. Then it became the Limerick Regional Technical College, and now LIT, the institute that you graduate from today. The people educated in each of these manifestations have contributed hugely to the commercial, community, industrial, political, sporting and artistic life of this region and well beyond. They were able to do so because of the value of creativity to this society. Your creativity, your disciplines can bring you anywhere. The ability to create is the most intrinsically valuable attribute that any member of society can have. I was reminded of this during the week with the passing of Gay Byrne. Now, I know many of the graduates here won't know too much about Gaybo, but maybe these people here might. But there's something about him to which we can all relate. He is one of the people who shaped the society that we now live in. You live in an Ireland that he partly created, and you were the first to graduate after his passing. He stood for liberalism at a time when it was neither popular nor profitable. He was a feminist at a time when feminism was a taboo. He allowed gay people a voice when none was available to them. He challenged the status quo while being part of the mainstream. And he did this largely by marshalling the creative and artistic ability of a country that needed to be given permission to respect its creators and its artists. From Sinead O'Connor and U2 he allowed them all a platform for which their voices could be heard. He also did Boys Owen, but we'll forgive him that. Since his death, though, those artists and creators have been at the forefront of the mourning. And what I'm saying to you is that your creativity can be transformative and hugely transformative. It can take you anywhere and allows you to bring people with you. So the education you have received is one that you can apply to the benefit of yourself and to our society. And it is reflected in the values and community spirit that you've been immersed in here in LSAD, rooted right back to 1852. Now that heritage is also very much about our institution changing and evolving as society changes and society evolves, always reflecting the needs of our students, our region, its communities, its businesses and its industries. And as our chair said at the outset of this ceremony, LIT, like you, is now on the cusp of another new beginning. Our next manifestation will be as a technological university. A few weeks ago, LIT and the Athlone Institute of Technology committed to come together to form a consortium to work towards the formation of a new technological university. And you are the first class to graduate here since we made that decision. But you are not the last. But just as you come from a long and distinctive heritage and join a distinguished community of alumni, so those that will come after you will draw on the same heritage and the same values that you have experienced. In fact, as a technological university, I believe that we can bring our values and our approach to even more people, so that the benefit of what we do can be felt as widely as possible in the society of the future. Our history is one of inclusion, of providing access to higher education to all those who would benefit from it. That is what the Limerick Athenaeum was about. That is what the Red Tech, COACT and Limerick RTC were about. That is what LIT is about, and that is what our technological university will be about. The government has given us funding to start work on our new evolution because they recognise what we do and they want us to keep doing it in a sustainable way into the future. Our institution's ability to play that role is what enabled you to achieve what you have achieved. By becoming a technological university, we will continue this work. I want to emphasise again that this allows us to preserve and develop the quality of what we do, to keep providing the support and being the community that you all know, to keep standing for what we stand for. And your experience, graduates, is the heart of what we do and what we will always do. As I said earlier, people count here, and this is what leads to people realising their potential. People like you, people like Danny Nash, LIT Student of the Year, who attended college while working night shifts before graduating with an honours degree in engineering, with the highest results achievable in the entire institute. His journey was different, but he found his voice within LIT, and he realised his potential. As we say here in LSAD and LIT, we do not judge you on how you arrive in here, but we have judged you today as you cross this threshold from student to alumnus. This approach has not changed through all the changes in our history. It cannot and will not change, irrespective of how many changes we undergo in the future. Because it's working. It works for our students and for our region. 94% of the people who graduated from this institute last year were employed or in further study after graduation. 2/3 of them were earning over €26,000 a year in their first job. And about 3/4 of all last year's graduating class are working in the Midwest region. Not in Dublin, not in London, Boston, Canberra, or anywhere else. Almost 10% of the graduates from LSAD were self-employed, self-starter, innovators. So the value of the education you have received is well recognised. and benefits not only you, but your communities and the society and the economy here. We have created a virtuous cycle. So the future is bright, both for the class of 2019 and for our institution, because it is built on hard-earned and deeply held values. Everyone in LIT and LSAD wishes you all the very best. You are still part of this community, and I hope to see you someday at our alumni ball, either receiving an award or giving it everything on the dance floor. So, Coharjas and Cree live Golair. Congratulations from the heart to you all, and I hope you've had the time of your lives. Gurulmi Magav Golair.
We've come now to the end of this conferring ceremony, and we'd like to thank you for participating with us here today. Just a reminder that the official photographers are outside. It's an important day, so an opportunity to get a photo, something for the future. After the ceremony, we'd like to invite the graduates and your guests to join us for some light refreshments in the students' restaurant. Yes, we've never called it the students' restaurant before. I now declare this conferring ceremony closed. Please stand for the academic procession.
Well done.
Well done. Thank you.
Simon.